You see these layouts everywhere. Dashboards, blogs, portfolios, split screens, card grids, sticky navs, and carousels. The hard part is not recognizing them. The hard part is building them fast with HTML and CSS without freezing when you open a blank file. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 web layouts every developer should know, and we're going to build them with Grid and Flexbox so you understand exactly when to use each one. By the end, you'll stop guessing and start recognizing the layout pattern before you even write the code. And if you want to build layouts faster, I have a full guide linked below that breaks this down more simply. Link is in the description. Welcome back to Code with Divine, and on this channel, I help you build real front-end projects with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you've ever opened a blank HTML, CSS file and thought, I know Grid, I know Flexbox, but I don't know how to start this layout, this video is for you. Quick rule before we start. Use Flexbox for one-direction layout. Use Grid for two-direction layout. That one rule alone will save you a lot of confusion. Let's build. Global Base CSS Setup. Before we start, let's set up a simple CSS reset so our layout behaves properly. I'm just resetting margin, setting box sizing to border box, and using a clean system font. Nothing fancy, just a clean base so we can focus on layout. Alright, let's build Layout 1. Layout 01, two-column layout. This is one of the most common layouts on the web, a sidebar on one side and content on the other. You'll see it in doc sites, dashboards, admin panels, and learning platforms. This is a grid job because we are controlling structure across two directions. I usually think of it like this. One column is fixed and the other column should stretch. So I'll set the sidebar to a fixed width and let the main content take the remaining space with one FR. If you understand this layout, you're already halfway to building real SaaS dashboards. Layout 02, Split Screen Layout. This is the classic 50-50 layout. Login pages, comparison pages, hero sections, and before and after pages. Grid makes this simple with one FR, one FR. Then inside each section, I'll use Flexbox to center the content. That's the key idea. Grid builds the structure, Flexbox handles alignment inside the structure. That combination shows up constantly in real front-end work. Layout 03, Asymmetrical Layout. This is where layouts start looking more modern. You'll see this on creative portfolios, SaaS homepages, and landing pages with a strong visual hierarchy. The trick here is using grid column and grid row spans to make one item larger than the others. That gives you more visual weight on the key section without writing messy CSS. This layout teaches you how to control attention on the page. By the way, this is the kind of layout breakdown I include in my guide. Build any responsive layouts faster with CSS Grid and Flexbox, so if you want the written reference version, the link is in the description. Layout 04, the F-shape layout. This is the layout you see in pages that alternate image left, text right, then text left, image right. It keeps the page moving and creates rhythm. This is usually a Flexbox job. Instead of rebuilding the entire structure every time, I can simply reverse the direction for alternating sections. That makes the layout cleaner and faster to maintain. Layout 05, the Z-shaped layout, or zigzag layout. This is the pattern you see in landing pages that alternate image left, text right, then text left, image right. It keeps the page moving and creates rhythm. This is usually a Flexbox job. Instead of rebuilding the entire structure every time, I can simply reverse the direction for alternating sections. That makes the layout cleaner and faster to maintain. Layout 06, card or block layout. This one shows up everywhere. Blog cards, product cards, course cards, and calorie cards. The powerful part is this line. Repeat autofit Minmax 250 pixels 1 FR. It means your cards will automatically fit the available space without you manually writing breakpoints for every screen size. This is one of the most useful grid patterns any front-end developer can learn. Layout 07, Featured Image or Video Layout. This is the layout you see on course platforms, watch pages, and content landing pages. One big media area and one smaller text area. Grid is perfect here because you can give the media column more space using 2FR, 1FR. That lets you control the hierarchy of the page and guide the viewer's attention exactly where you want it. Layout 08, Masonry style layout. This is the Pinterest style layout people always ask about. Different card heights stacked in a way that feels balanced. You can create a solid version of this with multi-column layout or a grid-based workaround, depending on browser support and your project needs. The important lesson here is understanding how to let content flow naturally without forcing every card to be the same height. Layout 09, Magazine Layout. This is the editorial layout. One large story, smaller supporting stories, and a side column of content. You see this on magazine sites and news platforms. This is where explicit grid placement becomes useful. Instead of letting everything auto-place, you tell each item exactly where it should start and end. That gives you more control when the design becomes more structured. Layout 10. Sticky Navigation Layout. This is one of the most practical layouts on the web. The navbar stays visible while the user scrolls, which helps with navigation and conversions. A lot of people think they need fixed, but sticky is often the better choice because it stays in the normal flow until the page reaches it, so it makes it more flexible for real projects. Let's zoom out for a second because I don't want you memorizing 12 random layouts. I want you internalizing the pattern. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Grid is for page structure. Flexbox is for alignment. Sticky is for navigation that should stay visible. AutoFit and Minmax are for responsive cards. Relative parent plus absolute child is for overlays and floating controls. Once that clicks, CSS layout becomes a lot less scary. If this video helped you understand CSS layout better, I made a full guide called Build Any Responsive Layouts Faster with CSS Grid and Flexbox. It goes deeper into these same ideas in a written format you can keep using while coding. The link is in the description. If you want my free CSS cheat sheet, drop cheat sheet in the comment section and I'll send it your way. If you want more tutorials like this, real builds, real layouts, and more practical front-end lessons, make sure you like this video and smash that subscribe button because next, I'm going to turn these concepts into full project builds so you can see them in action, and you don't want to miss that one. Alright, keep building and I will see you in the next video.